Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War with the Great War mod. We're playing as Serbia in World War I. Last time around, we dealt with the Spanish invasion. However, remnants of the reservist army is still hiding somewhere up here in the forest. I would pursue them, but I don't want to get ambushed. So we're gonna wait until they come down, or if they try to retreat to the ships or whatever. We'll take them out. What has happened is my navy has turned up. My navy has been deployed, and the idea was that I was going to attack France, sink them, be able to get my plane across, and then my navy would pass around, pick up the army. The army would then be ready to launch once war with Italy came about again. However, my plans were interrupted by Great Britain. Great Britain asked me to declare war on Italy again, and I kind of have to comply with them because otherwise they're gonna end up at war with me. It's happened before, so it would happen again. So I declared war on Italy. In exchange, Britain said that they were gonna declare war on Norway and the Netherlands. Which, you know, that doesn't do anything for me. The problem with this was I wasn't actually ready, and my plans were all set on kind of getting rid of the French Navy first. Means that I am not prepared to take on the Italian Navy. Now we have kind of a large fleet of Italians down here, and we have fleets posted in almost every one of my ports, most importantly this one up here. So even though I would like to go ahead and sink the French fleet, we're actually gonna immediately go north to attack this fleet, and we're gonna clear out all the enemy fleets around here. This port right over here could easily be, you know, burned by me sending reservists over. And now they can't go ahead and build any ships here, which is great. So that kind of controls it. My idea was also to march this army, sort of when I declared war on the Italians, I would march on here. But now we have enemy forces turning up over here, so we're gonna march on them instead. Or at least block them here. Maybe if can I move into the forest and create an ambush? Apparently not. Yes! It is an ambush. If the Italians move on Zagreb, or move this way, I will be able to ambush them. Great. What else is there to move? Let's see, how close can I get? I think I'm gonna actually put them in town. Yes. So now I blocked these two, or at least separated them. Could be that they both attack me, but hopefully not. I am building more ships, but I don't know how that's gonna work when the enemy's gonna move in to block me everywhere. So since I kinda move through here, we're still better than nothing. We're gonna move down here. Eventually I'll get around to invading Sicily. Right. What else is there to do? Nothing. Since I imagine they're gonna block the port here, I don't want to build anything more, even though I have loads of cash. I want to save this, because we're probably gonna run out of a lot of money with them blocking my trade. How much do I get from actually from that trade I'm blocking? Nothing, really. Because the only enemy nation that's getting any trade... Oh yeah, because I burned the port, of course. Then there is no trade to be had, because I burned the port. Great. Right. You have an understanding of the situation and my planning for the war. Let's go ahead and end turn and see what the enemy throws at us. The Austro-Hungarians once again declare war on us. I would ask my allies, the Great Britain, to join me, but I doubt they will. I'm gonna lose a little bit of trade because I was trading with them. As we can see, the trade partners is Russian Empire, the German Empire, and Serbia. But now they're at war with me once more. My host of enemies, from Norway to Spain to Sweden and Italy, Netherlands, and Germany. Right. Welcome back, Austro-Hungarian poo-poo face. My ambush plan worked. Luigi Cadorna has fallen into my trap. Or not really. We're springing the trap. Does that mean that my trap is discovered by this? Because that would be pretty poor. I guess it is. I'm not gonna ambush a single unit. God. No, will decline attack. How does that work? The short answer on that is it didn't work. Plane detected. My port in Split is blocked. No surprise there. Enemy raid. The Spanish troops turned up out of the... they came down from the mountains. Troops recruited. Port blocked in Split. New university and town council in Naples. Ancillary gained for the Admiral, Sailing Master, plus a movement range for ships on campaign. And line of sight. Pretty good, actually. We're gonna go ahead and pursue these guys. And what we can see is... it's an okay general, but all he has is reservists that are broken down and a few marines. It's a clear out to resolve. We lose 94 men and we slaughter the entire force. Trained grained flanker. Nice. Army movement range. It's always nice to get. And it seems as though I did... oh, we're not losing that much money. The Ottomans... I guess they're kind of stuck. They don't want to move when they're split like that. I also note that they haven't tried to repair the factory here, or the ports or anything. But still they're able to kind of run their country. Ah, so over here I was hoping that just this small fleet would go ahead and block the port. But they actually brought in this other fleet, so we've got 2 Italian fleets attacking us. Since our ambush was discovered by a single unit of cavalry, the Italians were able to bypass it. One of their forces went up into the forest, while the other one, I imagine this is, yeah, Luigi Cadorna, moved around. It's clear that he's on his way to Split. We're gonna stop him by attacking. But I think we're gonna do the naval battle first. I have loads... were I building an army here? Yes, I was building a new army, it looks like. Cannons going in. Iron regiments. It could be complements to this army. Eventually, I'll come around with these guys to attack. And we can throw the Ottomans out. But for now, I think we're actually gonna go up through here. And we're going to attack Klausenberg and take that from the Austrians. This machine gun should be detached and put at this place to defend it. It's a lot of Russian armies. I wish to put them to good use by having them... can I ask... I can't ask them to join war with me because we're not allied. I need to seem to somehow break the alliance there, or at least either get peace with France or may make sure that I break the alliance between these two. I'm not sure if that works, because I think that's part of like the locked alliances. So somehow get peace with France for long enough for me to ally with Russia, get Russia to join in at the war here somewhere again, because there's a lot of Russian armies. I would not be happy if they attacked me. So I think we've set it up pretty well for today's episode. We've got the naval battle, I think I'll attack the bigger navy first, come through the straits here to attack them. And then after that, we'll take on the smaller land army by Luigi Cadorna before they try to lay siege to Zagreb once more. And I think that'll be nice. So we'll start off with a naval battle because we haven't had a naval battle in this campaign as of yet. So we're gonna go ahead and attack. So we got this priest-looking guy. Oh, it's actually a prince. He's got a pre-dreadnought, same as us, and then he's got a armored cruiser and a destroyer. Then we've got 2 armored cruisers, actually 2 armored cruisers and a light cruiser, and then 2 pre-dreadnought battleships, meaning they've got 3 dreadnought battleships, while I've got what? I've got 6, 7, 8 pre-dreadnought battleships. Their admiral is better than mine, but of course his skill does not reflect mine. With that said, let's go ahead and open up trade again and defeat these Italians. And the naval battle is just about to start. We can see on the map roughly how the navy is laid out. My admiral ship is taking a few hits here, but so is the enemy admiral, trying to bring in... I was gonna try to sandwich his ships, but that did not end up happening. I'm gonna try to put my admiral more to safety. I'm gonna gain ground with these while we pummel the admiral ship into submission. Gonna gain some ground, get closer, and then turn to be ready to fire. You're gonna continue that way. You guys are gonna continue like that and come up, shooting him up by the side. Good, good. And now you should turn as well. I think we should try and get the admiral out of there. Right, so the ships are a lot faster. And not only that, they do a lot more damage than in normal. Now they do also have more armor, or at least the bigger ships. Smaller ones, not so much. Oh no! He laid a pretty nasty shot there. I wasn't expecting that. Preoccupied with other things. Second navy is coming in over there. They're kind of outrunning the second fleet. I'll just go... This is gonna be bad, probably. But I'm gonna go right in between them, firing both sides as we go. Okay, so my admiral is blocking one of my ships there. This ship, okay, so it's one of theirs and one of mine. Could be pretty nasty there. And then really close range firing over here. Blasting this one to bits. And then as we pass through here, we'll be able to fight. Oh shit, they shot my admiral again. At this point, we care little about him. Okay, 2 of their ships have surrendered.
One of our ships is withdrawing from the fight.
Oh, we have another one withdrawing. It's that one over there. However, there's plenty of Italian ships withdrawing as well. And Italians managed to outmaneuver me a little bit. Managed to get their ships in better positions. However, more of their ships are heavily damaged. Yeah, my plan to kind of push straight through the Italians there, in between them, didn't go too well. However, my ships are still intact. And it looks like they're gonna come back. And I still have these 4 coming in. So it's not all bad. Currently, I have 4 ships retreating. 1 came back over there. And I have another 4 coming in. The Italians regrouping their navy after the first skirmish. Heavily damaged. Damaged. Heavily damaged. And this one's really heavily damaged. And it's all smaller ships compared to mine. And it looks like a lot of my ships are coming back. Can't really say the same for the Italian fleet. You know what? You should pass through. Oh, you're back? Right. We have not suffered the same kind of damage as the enemy. Oh. Did you continue to fight? I thought he had surrendered. Why do you keep firing on him? Or is he just... Maybe I'm able... yeah, I'm firing on him. Or on those 2. And it just so happened that this idiot came in the way. Should probably speed up here. Also, there's 2 pre-dreadnoughts now firing on 1 of mine. So he's outnumbered there. We need to speed up. And back into the fight. Oh, they're turning against him? They could have continued putting their broadsides on him. And they could have probably taken him out. But no, they're gonna ride straight into superior firepower. We should actually have these 2 get out that way. And be able to... then we'll be surely be able to concentrate firepower on these guys. Okay, so the Italian fleet is bringing in the 2 big ones first, and then following up by armored cruisers, and then 3 armored cruisers. However, looks like we might have retreated in the beginning there. But our fleet is stronger, and they're right now they're You know what? I can hide behind this ship. We can sit there and then fire up on them. And now this guy, they're moving straight into the fire of these 2. Actually, this one is the one that should still be moving. This one should stop. Oh! That ship just exploded. I was hoping it would cause a ripple effect through the enemy ships. It didn't. But we can now see how... or you should still stay there. But these should move like that. And we'll be able to concentrate fire on the Italians. They're taking heavy damage. Taking heavy damage on their sides. These 2 are way too close. I imagine if I get a really good shot off them, at them, I could... They would detonate. This one's down to 20 guns. Oh, this one only has 5 on this side. It has 21 on the other side. We should turn it around. This one has 5 on both sides. It's only got 13 guns left. I didn't think the Italians were gonna make it out of that maneuver alive. They did. Could be that it is like we've lost so many guns on certain sides that yeah, it could very well have been that. However, most of these are actually moving on the stronger side. Well, the Italians were on the stronger side. Yeah, 9 guns on the left, 25 on the right. 19, 12, that wasn't so bad. We're gonna turn up here, we're gonna go after this one. You have Only 5 on each side. This one's in quite the trouble right now. It's only got 13 guns left on this side. 2 on the other side. I imagine the rest of the guns are actually the ones in the front. There's 4 pointing forward. It's on fire. I'm hoping to kind of maybe capture some of them, because it takes quite a while to recruit ships. I was hoping this would go quicker, but... Let's see, I have 11 guns on this side. I mean, this one, I'm surprised it's even staying afloat. It's got a red sliver. And it's got 3 guns left, 5 crew. One of which is the captain, actually. This one has 13 guns. 13 guns, 3 cannons. Come on, chase them. I do have guns in the front, so there's about 4 guns, usually, I think. Or in this case 2. Okay, so there's 2 cannons in the front. So we should still be able to lay down some fire even when just chasing them. Almost loaded here. Should be able to... yeah, he surrendered. Nice. This one only has 3, this one has 13. What I should do is kind of just turn around a little bit here and move around. Hoping that, as you can see, the Italians now turning around. Meaning they're going to be facing us. This one only has 5 cannons, though. Are we within range? Which side was it now again that had the plenty of guns? And this one is the right. Okay, it's on the right. I was kind of thinking I would turn this way, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this way then. So we'll put the most guns to bear against them. As we move away, and these guys start to turn against them, I'm pretty sure we'll blow the Italian fleet out of the water right now. Yeah, we can see broadside of the broadside getting fired off against the Italians. I'm hoping we put enough firepower on them that we'll immediately kind of blow one up. Oh, now it only has guns on one side. Kind of hoping one goes up immediately. Enemy admiral was killed. Maybe no surprise given the firepower. Although the admiral was on this ship over here. A stray shot got him. Slowly whittling them down. Most of these are firing. This one in the back over here, the Marco Polo, isn't being able to fire. Marco Polo? Is that really one of my shit? Wait, all of my ships have actually Italian names. I just realized. We're trolling the Italians by naming our ships Italian names. Or could it be one of those things where, like, the Serbians are rewriting history, where everyone important throughout history has always been a... there we go, victory, has been a Serbian. Kind of interesting. I guess all of their names turned out to be Italian. Right. Pyrrhic victory. We did sink them. We opened up the trade, which is the important part. All my ships were intact. None of them sunk, or at least not that I think. Let's go ahead and take a look at the statistics and see what came about this battle. Here's the result. I actually lost the Admiral ship. It was sunk, or it was destroyed enough that we couldn't carry it back to port. However, we did capture 3 Italian ships, and then sunk the rest. Apparently 2 survive, but I doubt they will go anywhere given that they were so heavily damaged. What did I get? So we got a pre-dreadnought. I'm definitely going to take that on. And then 2 armored cruisers. We're going to take all of it, actually. All of it is going to belong to us. That's great. So I increased my navy. And the thing is, it doesn't matter that they have Italian names, because I also have Italian names on my ships. Great. Fortunately, our heroic admiral died. Oh, some of the ships actually survived. 2 of them. Somehow. Gonna go into port. And how much is gonna cost to repair it? Not much at all, actually. I'll put on... I don't think we'll put a new admiral. It's too expensive. But we'll be ready to sail out again. Get rid of them. That will clear out all of this. And my port will be safe. And then... next job for the Navy is, of course, taking out this guy. Then these. Then a bigger target down here. There is a risk. I mean, I have my trade navy over here. So there's a high risk of the Italians coming in destroying that. However, they haven't done so in the past, so I doubt they will do it now. But it's still better to move it, because, just in case. It would be a big blunder, and it takes about... I think it takes quite a lot of time to recruit these. I can't remember, but it takes like 3 or 4 turns. So it would take a while to get that back. So let's make sure that we are safe rather than sorry. And now, let's spring the trap. Attack Luigi Cadorna. Kill off his army. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, he's only got 2 stars. Because he's such a... mapping moron. I'm ordering my cavalry to move on a wide flanking maneuver around the enemy. Currently, their artillery is focusing in on my rifle cavalry. The hussars, which are a lot quicker, have already moved around and is soon all the way around their position. Meanwhile, the infantry... Luigi Cadorna got shot down riding in front of the artillery piece. Rode into the artillery duel and died. What a moron. My infantry is moving forward. I probably should have actually layered the advance rather than move them all up in a line, because I outstretched the enemy so far that, I mean, the units over here won't really be able to take part in battle. We'll try to pass through here. Some old ruin. Old Roman ruin. Oh, after Luigi Cadorna died, all the Italian troops are actually moving back towards towards the cannons. We should actually tell these guys to hold fire. Select target in the middle of all of that. Let's have the cavalry continue on. So we got a mix of Libyan infantry and just Italians concentrating like that. There is a machine gun here somewhere as well, I think. Or was it just 2 mortars? The cavalry should at all move as quickly as possible to get rid of the mortar. Meanwhile, the iron regiments I kind of want to say the Iron Brigade all the time. Should move forward. The Italians coming out there, kind of concentrating their force, forced to move down through that gully. And as I move up my troops, we'll be able to all kind of, in a coordinate way, fire at them. I think we're gonna move around here, because once you get around the hill, the enemy will kind of fire too late. They'll be too late to fire back once I come rolling down the hill from behind. So we'll go around, and I let the infantry shoot down and finish off the mortars. I think we probably shot quite a lot of our own cavalry there. The Italians moving down in the gully are getting absolutely destroyed. Meanwhile, the cavalry is kind of coming up from behind. Gonna go after the cannons. Let's fire on the light mortar battery while the cavalry rolls in. Here comes the hussars. Oh, that battery was more or less already dead. This unit was also taken by surprise. This one's going straight into... yeah, the Italian. There we go. The Italian fell apart. Only the mortar, and now nothing remains of the Italian army. Luigi Codorna died so that he wouldn't have to see what a failure he is. Move the cavalry away. And there we go. This was just a small fight though, but be able to put this in together with a naval battle probably works fine for this video. Might run some of these guys down. Anyways, back to the campaign map, shall we? Here's the result of the battle. Not surprising, I had 4,000 men against his 1,300. The outcome was given. I lost 309 men, and he lost more or less his entire force and himself. Only 69 men. 69 Italians survived. Send a message back to the Italians. Field guns killed the most, followed by 1 infantry unit. Then rifle cavalry, Iron Regiment, killed 58 and lost a single soldier. And there we have that. Oh, they actually survived somehow. I do have cavalry that can pursue. Boom. So even though cavalry is rather outdated for the time, they're pretty good in being able to chase down retreating troops like that. Very nice. Hopefully we'll be able to sink that at some point. Plan is to I think I can kind of wait and see for a lot of it and kind of prepare for the next one where we can make some actual moves. So there'll probably be a jump in terms of turns. But in terms of actual stuff that happens on the map, not a lot. I'll probably sink some fleets and stuff like that. And move some armies around. But next time around we'll be actually, hopefully be able to make some, what I call actual moves. Like taking possession of territories. Actually taking a step closer to the end and not just going through this meat grinder of grinding away at enemy armies. With that said, I'm gonna end the episode right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.